many he got? 7? Yeah, I'm trying to kill you, bro. I'm trying to kill you. I'm trying to put you down, homie. I'm trying to put you down. Let's go. 24-24, smack the face. You know the vibes. Hey, what's going on, guys? We the people here. So, I got another deck profile for you guys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. To be honest, I really only have about 2. Actually, wait, do I have 2? Yeah, I have 2 announcements today. Before we get into the deck profile, first of all, yo, you guys are amazing. We got to 65 subs on YouTube. Bro. I appreciate the hell out of you guys, bro. We literally, before we started the deck profiles, we were at 50 subs, and now we're at 65, bro. Like, we literally jumped 15 subs in less than like a week, bro. I appreciate that out of you guys. You guys have been obviously doing your due diligence, but I'm gonna need to call on you guys one more time, bro. Well, actually not one more time, of course, but I'm gonna need you guys to continue sharing the videos and stuff like that, so more people could find out about the Legends of Runeterra community. And of course, I mean, second announcement gotta be the YouTube stuff. You know, if the first announcement is about, you know, welcoming you guys in and about the subs, you know, the second announcement gotta be about the YouTube due diligence, aka don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget. I gotta tell you guys, because if I don't tell you, ain't gonna do it. But all right, enough of that. Let's get into this deck profile. So for this week, first of all, I have to before we I'm sorry. Apparently I had another announcement. My bad. But to be honest, this deck profile it was an idea that I had, but I kind of looked a few things up. I mean, of course, you know, everybody goes on Mobalytics and Reddit and stuff like that to look up decks, but I had saw that people like Majin Bay and damn, this guy's name literally just left my head. What's his name? Ratter? I think it's Ratter? No. Oh my gosh. Literally just forgot his name. God damn it. I know. Well, either way, I'll put their links below because they basically inspired me to make this video, because they had made videos a while back, but I mean, seeing their video inspired me to make a video about it. So I have to give them credit where credit is due. So Majin Bay and God damn it, is it Runeterra? I can't remember. But either way, God damn it, yeah. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. It's early in the morning. I literally just right before recording this, I literally tried to remember the name. Either way, I apologize to the other gentleman, but both of them definitely inspired me to make this deck profile. So without further ado, let me first of all, I didn't even tell you guys what the name of the deck is. So this deck, kind of memey, but it actually is a really good deck. The name of the deck is basically Cithria. It's a Cithria matron deck. It's pretty much what it is. But the point of the deck is for you to have like a little board, and then for you to get to like turn 6, turn 7, and sometimes even turn 8, and just play matron plus Cithria and give your whole board challenger and double its attack and defense. That's pretty much, and then you just keep doing that. And you create these crazy boards that your opponent literally just cannot stop. Like, honestly, there's nothing they can do. There's pretty pretty much what you're doing, they cannot do anything about. So that's pretty much what this, that's pretty much what this deck is. And like I said, without further ado, let's get into the deck profile, because I got it right here. So let's go right on in. All right. So this is the deck. Oops, sorry. This is the deck. Let me get our Celestials. I was looking at that earlier. All right, so this is the deck. So, like it says in the title, is it a meme? Nobody knows. So this deck, more or less, is pretty much hard about the mulligan. Like really, really, really hard about the mulligan. Like honestly, in the clip, because oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. So from now on, I'm not gonna put multiple clips. Or I mean, to be honest, I only had one video that had multiple clips. But I'm just telling you guys, from now on, in general, I'm usually only, like, unless the first clip is like really, really it's like really short, I'm probably not gonna have 2 clips. It's usually only gonna be like 1 clip, because a lot of the decks that I like playing usually don't pop off until later in the game. So the games end up being really long, and I'm sure everybody knows opponents like to rope. I mean, I personally, I don't rope, but I like to use my time to think about you know, turns ahead and stuff like that. And I'm sure the opponent is doing the same thing. I'm just trolling. He's not roping. I'm sure the opponent is not roping every single turn. But you know, just in general, every single video is not gonna have 2 clips. It's usually gonna have 1. Just FYI for you guys. So in the clip that I have, pretty much I get to turn 7, and well, actually no, I think I do it on turn 6. Either way, I get to either turn 6 or turn 7, and then I play the combo, which is pretty much Matron into Cithria. That's the main combo for this deck. Because basically what Matron does, it picks an ally in hand and summons an exact copy of it, but it's ephemeral. Ephemeral means the unit dies when it strikes or the round ends. And the card that you're choosing to copy from your hand is Cithria. What Cithria does is, when I'm summoned, double all allies in power, double other allies power and health, and grant them challenger, right? So basically, the combo of Cithria and Matron literally puts, first of all, Matron becomes a 12-12 fearsome with challenger, and second of all, Cithria comes on board with challenger. So yeah, about that. I'm just saying these combos are pretty good. Cause I mean, look at these cards. So all right, you know what, I'm going ahead of myself. I mean, I like to tell you guys what the deck can do first, and then go through all the cards. Because I mean, if you don't understand what the win con is, because this is pretty much the win con. You want to Spectrum Matron into Cithria and just keep doing that over and over again until you build a big board that your opponent just cannot deal with. Like literally, that you're literally outstatting your opponent. That's what this deck does. It is flexing on them, literally. I wish I was joking. I'm not. I'm dead serious. This deck flex on them. All right, you want to flex? You play this deck. Facts. All right, but either way, so first card in the deck, Dragon Cho. What this card does is, it's a 1/0/3. When you play a dragon, it strikes me and draw a card. AKA what this card is, it's pretty much a strike effect for Shyvana or Screeching Dragon. So it basically makes Shyvana a 4/5 on summon, and then it makes Screeching Dragon a 5/6 on summon. That's pretty much what this does. Like, that's pretty much what you can always look at this card. Sometimes this card can be clunky if you don't have Shyvana or Screeching Dragon, but the biggest reason why this card is in the deck is because it draws your card. And drawing in this deck is really good. Honestly. Getting more draws is literally all this deck needs. Because you pretty much mulligan every single game for Spectral Matron and Cithria together. Because as long as you have that and you survive, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna win that game. Like, honestly. It's really hard for you to lose if you have Spectral Matron and Cithria in your opening hand and you live till then. Like, it is hard for you to lose, honestly. There's not too many things that are stopping it. Like, honestly, there's not. So, next card, Oblivious Eyeliner. So, what this card does, first of all, this card is really good. This card is really good. This is a sleeper freaking card in Shadow Isles. Like, not a lot of decks are playing this card. This card is really good. So what this card does is play, grant an ally in hand, ephemeral. Alright, that's really bad. So I better do something good, right? And reduce its cost by 1. Okay. Okay. That sounds pretty good. And guess what? It is. AKA. Now, Spectral Matron is sounding like a turn 7 play. Okay, that's gonna catch people off guard. Usually, most people are looking for Spectral Matron on 8. Now they have to worry about it on turn 7. Okay, that's scary as hell. I'm just saying. Spectral Matron hits the board. Yes, she has Ephemeral, but she hits the board as a 12/12. With Cithria. I'm just saying, that's scary AF. That's mad scary. Alright, next card. Glimpse. I'm only playing it as a one-off because this card is not... Don't get me wrong, this card has a lot of followers. But in my personal opinion, as I played... Because I think most people were playing like this. Most people were playing like that. I think this was like from a lot of the decks that I saw, this was like the only edit that I did, to be honest. In my personal opinion, this was the only thing that needed to get changed. Because first of all, Sharp Sight is just a better card, like honestly, than Glimpse. And second of all, there's just not a lot of followers for me to kill, for me to like get rid of and draw 2 cards. Like honestly, like a lot of the time, this card will be super clunky in hand. Like, this card will be very, very clunky in hand. That's why I just put it down to 1. It's not a bad card. It's just, this deck is super combo-y, right? So you need to fix your hand with a lot of different things. And a draw, don't get me wrong, a draw is good, but it can be very clunky sometimes. Alright, so next card, Mass Mother. So what this card does is it kills an ally and grants me stats, its stats and keywords. This card is sleeper. Like, seriously, this card is sleeper. I don't know why. This card is good. Honestly, this card is literally good. It is combo-centric central. Honestly. Like, all of these cards, like, just think about this for a second. All of these cards are just straight up combo cards. Like, these cards scream to be in a deck together. That's first and foremost. So there's a lot of synergy here. And second of all, there's just so much like, oh, I'm gonna buff something and stay on the board. That's literally all this deck does. Like honestly. Like you see, that's why I put Sharp Sight at 3. Because all I want to do is keep creatures on the board, live till I get Spectral Matron plus Cithria turn, and literally just twist the whole game back into my favor. Like, I will just kill you in 2 turns. Like, honestly, you will just straight up die. Like, most people end up just flat out dying in 1 turn, honestly, because it's that simple. Because if you don't got more than like 1 or 2 followers on board, if I have 2 followers on board, now I go from 2 followers to 4 followers that are buff as hell. And now if you play 1 follower, and 9 times out of 10 you can't just easily kill You can't just easily kill a 10-10. You can't just easily kill a 12-12. Like, you can't just easily kill those cards. Those cards are buff as shit. You need to like smack them up a little bit. You know, you can't just ease on in. You gotta actually do some work first. So that's what a lot of these cards do, right? So next card, Sharp Sight. I mean, do we really need to go into this? It's +2/+2. +2/+2. Burst speed. Give an ally +2/+2, and I can block units with elusive this turn. This card is really good. Honestly, another reason why I put this at 3 is because in Plat, because I haven't gotten to Masters yet, but in Plat, there's a lot of different like elusive strategies going on. So yeah, nah, I'm good. you just like block with a Mass Mother that ate a Dark Scourge, and you just killed them, like literally. Oh yeah, that's another combo, by the way. Mass Mother plus Darkwater Scourge. But we'll get to it. To be honest, there's like I said, this deck has a lot of freaking combos. Like honestly, this deck does, and that's what makes this deck really good. All right, next card, Single Combat. It's a 2-mana fast speed spell. An ally and an enemy strike each other, right? So I'm pretty sure if you played Runeterra, you should know this card. This card is a staple Demacia card. Like honestly, same as Sharp Sight now, but more prevalent. Single Combat is a staple Demacia card. Anytime you're playing Demacia, you slap 3 into the deck. You don't ask no questions, literally, because this card is good, honestly. Next card, Stalking Shadows. So this card reads long words of text, right? But it really only does like 2 things, right? So it, from the top 4 cards, it picks a follower. It picks I'm sorry. I'm literally trolling. So from the top 4 cards, it shows you all the followers from those top 4. I'm talking about Stalking Shadows. So from the top 4 cards, it shows you all the followers from those top 4 cards. You pick them, like, you know how you would pick like invokes? It's the same kind of thing, only it's from the top of your deck. And out of the one card that you choose, it also gives you an ephemeral copy of that card. So say for instance, I Stalking Shadows, right? Let's say I get Radiant, Spectral Matron, Cithria, Screeching Dragon, right? Let's say those are my 4. If I take Spectral Matron, I get the Spectral Matron plus an ephemeral copy. That's really strong in this deck, because 9 times out of 10, you're taking Spectral Matron. You're basically whatever piece you don't have. So this is how the mulligan goes most times. Is you usually keep a piece, right? You keep like Spectral Matron, unless you have Spectral Matron plus Cithria, right? But if you just have Spectral Matron, you keep Spectral Matron, you throw back everything else, right? Let's say you get Stalking Shadows, right? Let's say you get Spectral Matron, Stalking Shadows, Darkwater Scourge, and Oblivious Eyeliner, right? Let's say those are your 4 that you get, right, from the mulligan. Then on turn 3, you Stalking Shadows and you see a Cithria. You're like, oh, perfect, right? That's usually how this deck goes. No lie, like that's how this deck goes. You easily get the combo pieces. You just do. Because there's a lot of draw, there's a lot of like fixing the deck, there's just a whole bunch of this deck is just good. I don't even know why this deck is good. It just is, honestly. Next card, Darkwater Scourge. So like I was saying, this card combos really well with Mass Mother. It's basically just a 3-mana lifesteal with ephemeral 5/5. AKA makes Mass Mother a 7/7 fearsome with lifesteal. Pretty good. Alright, next card, Laurent Protege. The reason why this card is in here and why I was seeing a lot of people tech it is because this card is first of all, this card kills Irelia, and second of all, this card is a good blocker for the blades. I couldn't agree more, honestly. This card is pretty good. Next card, Mobilize. So this card is another card that literally creates so much combos. So you can mobilize into all of your cards. So double mobilize makes you get Spectral Matron on 6. That's broken. Honestly, that's just broken. And if you have, first of all, I've never gotten this before, but this is the dream scenario. You double mobilize and you have Oblivious Eyeliner and on Spectral Matron, and you Cithria on 5. That is just the most broken shit I've ever seen in my life. Honestly, you'll probably end the game instantly. Like, you'll probably end the game instantly. Honestly, you probably will. You'll probably instantly end the game. Not gonna lie. And to be honest, if your opponent doesn't instantly scoop, they have a problem. Because Spectral Matron on 6, bro, get me out of here. I mean, Spectral Matron on 5, yeah, get me out of here, bro. I don't want no part of that. Next card, Shyvana. I don't know if I talked about this earlier, but basically this deck is pretty tech against Irelia, and Shyvana is basically a Blade Eater. That's all she's in here for. She does really well into Irelia, and she eats the Sand Soldiers, she eats the Blades. Nom 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 nom. Any other questions? Radiant Guardian, we want to stay alive. Like I said, another really stable unit that once we Spectral Matron into Cithria, it sticks the board. Same thing with Screeching Dragon, it sticks the board. It's another dragon to hit Dragon Cho, and it has Challenger. It's just a really good unit, honestly. It's just a really, really strong unit. So that's about it. So I'm sorry if you guys felt like I was over explaining stuff, but some people literally, like, they don't know about this deck, so I just wanted to explain everything. But yeah, so that's about it. So guys, enjoy the clip that I got for you guys, and yeah, that's about it. So I'll see you guys later. All right, peace out. Yo, I'm too good. I'm just too good, bro. Straight up top deck Matron. I guess Shyvana was pretty good, actually. Sure, I'll take 7. Seems pretty freaking good. Damn. Got it. I think we gotta do this. It begins. It begins. Dude's like, you serious? I'm not taking no damage. I have no reason to take damage. That's actually pretty fine with me because I'm trying to kill him next turn. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm trying to kill him next turn. How much mana he got? 7? Yeah, I'm trying to kill you, bro. I'm trying to kill you. I'm trying to put you down, homie. I'm trying to put you down. Let's go. 24-24, smack your face. You know the vibes.